friends, I am making my husband his breakfast sandwiches to put in his freezer in his semi-truck. So I thought, you know what, I'll show you just how easy this is to make. Now his breakfast sandwiches I'm going to make with half of them with sausage and the other half with ham, because that's his favorite thing. And half of them are going to be with English muffin and the other half is going to be with bagels. So with that, I'm going to get these ready because I'm just going to lightly toast these, but I'm going to do it under the broiler. And I'm not going to put any butter or anything on them because he likes his with a little mayo on his. So he'll be able to do that after he heats it up, put his own mayo on there. So his are just going to be plain. These are easy. Just peel these apart. His sausage is doing good. Once you get the sausage made, the bread toasted up a little bit, and I can show you how we do the eggs. The recipe I got for doing the eggs, for making the scrambled eggs for the sandwiches, is just amazing. He loves it, so that's the one I'm going to use for him. Okay? He usually likes the everything bagel, but they didn't have any of those, so he's getting just plain bagels. And then I probably won't put all of these in his truck, you know, in his little freezer, but I'll put quite a few in there so that he has, you know, a variety for his breakfast. Anyway, these are doing good. Really warm. Hey. Yes, I need a bigger pan, but these will all cook up nice. All right, they're all flipped, and I need to put that right there. Maybe get my spatter strain on that because that'll spatter everywhere. Alright, so I'm just going to pop these under the broiler for just a few minutes, just plain, just like that on my sheet pan, and let them get lightly toasted. And then we will do the same with the English muffins. So when I get that done, when I get everything toasted up and the sausage is completely cooked, I'll be back and I'll show you how we put all this together. Okay, friends. I got the sausage all cooked, the bagels are toasted, and I'm just going to cut these in half with my little serrated knife here. And we're going to toast these. Not perfect, but that's all right. They'll be good. Okay, so these are going to go in under the broiler for just a few minutes, just to get them toasted, because that's what my husband likes. You don't have to toast them if you don't want, but he loves that. So those beautiful toasted bagels, that's what he loves. And when those are done toasting, I'll be back. Okay, friends, there's all his toasted breads for his sandwiches. I'm going to set that aside. And now we are going to make the eggs. And this is real easy. I'm going to do a double batch because I'm making so many sandwiches and I'm going to freeze these. By the way, they freeze wonderful. You can make these up ahead of time and freeze them for your kids for school, your husband for, you know, on his way to work, or you on your way to work. Works out wonderful. So I'm going to use 16 eggs. Okay, now that we got them all cracked, 16 eggs I've got, I'm just going to whip them up a little bit, just to break up the yolks. Okay, now I'm going to add a half cup of milk to mine. Okay. And then I'm going to also add about a quarter cup of sour cream. And that's what gives it the creaminess. I want it to be nice and creamy, like fresh homemade, you know. So he'll like that. That'll be good. So you want to do about a quarter cup of sour cream. Then you'll have creamy scrambled eggs. I'm going to do a little salt and pepper, just to taste, however you like it. Okay. I don't do a whole lot of salt because my husband is trying to avoid salt. Okay, now I'm going to also put in a little handful of my parsley flakes. I'm also going to do about two-thirds cup of cheese. 2/3 to a cup, however you want to do it. And you can use any shredded cheese you want. I'm just going to use some mozzarella because that's what I got in the fridge. Okay, now we're going to give that a nice whisk. That's more dirty. We're going to give this a nice whisk. Beat that real good. You can, you know, you could use your cake beaters on this too. It would make them real fluffy. But we want this mixed really well. Alright, I think we got that good. Pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to spray this pan. My pan is a, remember I'm doing a double, it doesn't say what size it is, does it? Mine's a 4-quart. This is a 4-quart pan. And you spray it generously so that those eggs don't stick. Okay? Put this away. Rubber spatula, and we're just going to dump these eggs right in here. We're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees, and these eggs are going to bake for about 18-20 minutes, or until they're not sticky and wet on top. You want them cooked. So these are going to go in the oven for about 18 minutes, and I'll be back when they're done. Friends, our eggs are cooking. I got everything lined up here, my sausage, my ham, my bagels, and I am just unwrapping my cheese. Now you can use any cheese you want. And my husband just happens to love this Velveeta sharp cheddar. So that's what I'm pulling apart for. And I'm just getting it ready so that I don't have to waste any time when I'm putting them together, unwrapping it. That'll be perfect. I'm keeping it staggered so it don't stick together. All right, we got 12 slices. We're good to go with that. I'm going to set that right over here. I'm going to toss this out, put the rest of the cheese away, and I'll be back. Hey friends, this is still a little warm, but we are ready. So we're ready to assemble our sandwiches. So I'm going to cut this like, let's see, yeah, like right there. So I'm going to cut this into 12 pieces. There we go. All right, now let's see. I kind of went around the edges after I got it out of there, so. Oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. That's going to come out nice. I had that greased perfectly. Okay, I washed and sanitized my counter. I used a little bit of bleach. So I'm going to set my 6 bagels on here. Okay, and I got those tops. And then I'm going to set my 6 muffins out here, the bottoms. Oh, where is that? There it is. Okay. All right, now I'm going to put these aside. These are little tops. Okay. So this is real simple. All I'm going to do, these are the bottoms. All I'm going to do is put an egg on the bottom of each one. This is going to be so, my husband is going to absolutely love this. Nothing like homemade. Okay. And then I'll do the same with the English muffins. And of course it's going to hang over the edge of the muffins, but that's all right. That's all right. It will still be wonderful. My kitty cat's somewhere meowing at me. Okay. And we got that last. I'm gonna trade with this smaller one. I'll put that big one on there, and the smaller one on there. Okay. I'm gonna set this aside. Bring over my cheese. Okay, so we got all those. Okay, now I'm going to put a slice of cheese right over every one of these. It's got to be centered a little better in there. Okay. All right, so to these, I'm going to add the sausage. Okay, and then these, I got a couple sausages left. I'll probably just put those in the fridge. Now these are thick pieces of ham, but I'm gonna put one slice on each one because my husband loves that. And this will be like a huge meal for him that he can have in the morning or even for dinner. Okay, now I'm going to put the tops on all my bagels. Don't those look wonderful? And then the tops on all my muffins. Remember, I'm not putting anything on them. Now you can put butter, and I have got 2 tops somewhere. See that? Right here. This because that's the bottom and that's the top. There we go. So let me put this aside. Set that over there. I gotta run this to the fridge. Okay, and look how beautiful those turned out. Now I am going to wrap them. I am just going to wrap them in cling wrap. Let's see if I can get this open. And my friend taught me about these little tabs on the side of this box. I had no idea those little tabs. I used to fight with my plastic wrap all the time. That little tab. Thank you, David. You push that little tab in and it holds the plastic in place. So now you can't get it. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to put that right over there. Wrap this real nice and tight. And then I'm going to put it inside of another bag. Look at how nice that turns out. Absolutely beautiful. That's a nice, big, beautiful breakfast. So I'm going to get all these wrapped. And then I'll be back. I'm not sure if I was showing you how I wrap these. These are really easy to wrap. I just put it on top of it, grab it, flip it over, put this on this side, kind of pull it snug so that's a nice little package in there. Fold one side down, spread this out. Pull the other side down, and that's it. That's how simple those are. Okay, I got a couple more here. I'll just show you again. Pull it, just snug it. There's that. One left. My friends always tell me that we should buy a bakery and a deli and a restaurant and do chicken and pizzas and deli stuff, sandwiches. Oh, I'd have a ball. Absolutely. Okay, I got that set. So I'm going to put, I'm going to put 6 of them in here. And these are my heavy 6 mil plastic bags that nothing gets freezer burn. But again, it doesn't matter because these won't last long enough to even see freezer burn. Okay, friends. See how nice those turn out? And that freezer bag, beautiful. That's how easy it is to put sandwiches together. This is a perfect thing for those friends of mine who drive semi and you have a refrigerator with a little freezer. This is perfect for it. Gives you a wonderful breakfast, a healthy homemade breakfast. And for those of you who don't drive semi, you can make this up for your family and ship them out to work in the morning or to school with a sandwich, something nice, homemade, and nutritious. So there you have it. That's how easy it is to make sandwiches for the freezer or for your Mr. Truck Driver. Thanks for watching.